What's up, guys? Hockey Dude 1940 here, and this is the finale to our NHL 14 Colorado Avalanche BGM mode series. It was a great ride. It was a great 6 years. I said we would do 7, but I had that's just because I thought I would have enough time before NHL 15 came out to finish the series. It was 7 years, and I didn't have enough time, and I ended up I haven't recorded actual gameplay of this series in weeks, so it's and then I put out the Colorado Avalanche year 6 a year to remember video, just highlight a highlights package of the whole season. It just seems like that was a perfect way to end it off. So I think that was our final year. We won the Stanley Cup in our final year, and no, we're going to finish it off. We're just going to take a look at the stats for the players. Stats Central, we'll look at awards first. Unfortunately, we can't see all 6 years, but this is just the last 4 years. As you can see, we won the Stanley Cup 2018, 2019. President's Trophy, we won it in 2017 and 2019. Clarence Campbell, we got there in 2016 and 2019. Prince of Wales, obviously we can't win that. Art Ross Trophy, we did not have a player win that. Hart Memorial, Matt Duchene won that in 2017. James Norris, Julius Honka won it this year. Lady Byng, we did not have a player win that. Calder Memorial, we did not have a player win that. Conn Smythe, Semyon Varlamov won that this year. Vezina Trophy, Semyon Varlamov across the board. William M. Jennings, Semyon Varlamov the last 2 years. Bill Masterton, we did not have anybody win that, but, I mean, not a big deal. Frank J. Selke, we did not have a player win that. Ted Lindsay, Semyon Varlamov 2 years ago. Maurice Richard, we did not have, Reed Boucher, won that in 2017. And that is it. So those are the awards for the last 4 seasons. Playoff tree from this past season. As you can see, we are the Stanley Cup champions. That was the east side. And this is the West, as you guys can see. We beat the Sharks in 5 games, the Winnipeg Jets in 7, the Kings in 7, and we swept the Columbus Blue Jackets in the final. So those were that was the playoff tree. And now for the player stats for the season, I guess we'll look at this. We'll look at some of the individual players as well. I know in NHL 15 for the next gen you can look at the player stats for the whole entire career, which is really cool. But still, another feature that's really not worth buying the game for. So this is our final season stats. Reed Boucher was amazing. Matt Duchene, 70-plus assists. Boucher, 46 and 45. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Patrick Kane, Showtime, 89 points. McKinnon, 79. I mean, we had 4 players, basically, that were point per game. That's incredible. I mean, Nathan McKinnon, what a career this guy had. I mean, 80 points as a second-line center. I mean, he thrived on that second-line position. Matt Duchene on the first, so great year for them. Nylander, perfect, 31 and 31 as an 84 overall. Toffoli, 26-33. Julius Honka, 48 points as his defensive leader back there. Brendan Smith, Elliott, yeah, now we got all these guys. Ben Smith, Murray, Eric Johnson, Bolins, Peter Straka, Talbot, Reichel. General Zod got 14 points to the team. What I think is interesting is that Ben Smith, who I think was a third-line sniper, he got less points than Brendan Smith, who was a two-way defenseman. I thought that was kind of funny. And 120 penalty minutes, Jesus. Alright, so now we will go through each individual player. First off, Matt Duchene, the captain. Got to lift the Stanley Cup at 28 years old. These are the past 4 seasons, 79, 94, 83, 91. Look at that, plus minus, plus 57, plus 48. Didn't take a lot of penalties, power play goals, shorthanded goals. He got 4 shorthanded goals that year. It takes 200 plus shots every single year. 7 game-winning goals. Yeah. Matt Duchene, definitely I think our best player out of the GM mode. Reed Boucher, what a pickup this guy was. 92 overall at 4 stars. Shooting categories 97 and above in every category. Puck skills 92 and above. 99 offensive awareness. 99 defensive awareness. I swear to God, before this GM mode, I did not touch Reed Boucher. This is the overall, this is the potential rating that EA gave him. I did not edit his potential whatsoever. I don't think I've ever seen a player have 99 offensive and defensive awareness. I mean, he's amazing in every category. If he had a good physical category, like if his body checking, aggressiveness, and fighting skill were in like the mid 70s and 80s, he would be like a 90. He would be like a Sidney Crosby basically. These are his stats. You can see the progression: 61, 81, 89, 91. He got better every single year we played him. He never had less than 30 goals. I mean, that's incredible. What a pickup this guy was. I guess I forgot to show playoff stats, but playoff stats. 2017 wasn't the greatest playoff year, but all the other years he stepped up and performed. It's a great job. We'll actually show Duchesne's playoff stats real quick. As you can see, he did pretty well in every single year. This year, 26 points in 21 games. That was the year we made it to the final, but failed to win it in the final. Patrick Showtime Kane, 99 plus in the shooting category, 94 plus in the puck skills, 95 offensive awareness, 95 poise, just a perfect player offensively, 5-star skating. He's 30 years old now. It's crazy. His points 86, 99, 1 off of 100, 82, 89, 30 goals every single year, solid 50 to 60 assists every year, barely takes any penalties. Power play goals through the roof. 300 shots basically every single year with at least a 10% shooting. So he scored on every 10 shots every single year, and this year he actually did a lot better. 11 game-winning goals one year. Shit, that's Showtime right there. 11 game-winning goals. Jesus. Oh yeah. Shoot, I almost said shootout stats. Playoff stats. That's what I meant to say. Patrick Kane. There we go. Playoff stats, look at that. Showtime. Showtime. Look at this year. 27 points in 21 games, 22 and 23 this year. And then Nathan MacKinnon, the youngster. The youngster Nathan MacKinnon. 60 points, 76, 70, 79. So he was a solid 70 plus points for the past 3 years. That's incredible. That's incredible. Oh, look at that. A perfect 26 penalty minutes every single year. It's great. Power play goals as well. We were amazing in the power play. Playoff stats. Look at that. A point per game on the second line center position. He actually did the best I've seen out of all these years. He's pretty much point per game every single year. Nathan MacKinnon, what a player. William Nylander. Played the last 2 years in the NHL. 24 points. Jumped all the way up to 62. So he had an incredible jump. He played these 2 years in the AHL. As you can see, 75 points. He got a chance in the NHL and he played very well. The Super Swede in the playoffs, 14 points in 23 games. Very nice youngster there. 23 years old, still getting better, is William Nylander. Tyler Toffoli, amazing shooting category. As you can see, got better every single season, pretty much. 59 points, his career high this year. Playoff stats, 20 points in 23 games as a second-line sniper, capped off at 86 overall, 27 years old. Julius Honka, the defensive leader, 93 defensive awareness, or 95 defensive awareness, 99 offensive awareness, through the roof. This guy is amazing in every category, pretty much. He was the... Where is he? He's got 3 years left on his deal. He was our second overall pick in the first year, the first draft that we did. He was our second overall pick, and he turned out amazing. Amazing. As you can see, look at these points. 48, 33, 35, 48. So he got at least 33 points in the last 4 years. That's incredible. Didn't take a lot of penalties. Power play goals. Yeah, I mean, great defenseman was Julius Honka. And then look at that, 9 points in 23 games, 3 points in 6, 5, and 11. Great job, Julius Honka. Brendan Smith, the defenseman we picked up. Yeah, wow, look at this. 51 points. Was this with our team? I think it was. I don't know. But 51 points. He takes a lot of penalties, that's the thing. Actually, what's his discipline? Yeah, 70 for discipline, but... I mean, 37, 39, 51, 28. You can't ask for much more from a second-line defenseman. And then playoff stats, 10 points in 23 games. Big help to the team. Power play goal. Yeah. Brendan Smith, amazing top 4 defenseman. Stefan Elliott, we've had him since year 1. Great shooting category, great offensive stats basically, pretty good defensive stats as well. Turned out to be a great defenseman. 35 points, 26, 28, sorry about that. Yeah, he turned out very well for our team. I mean, 3.5 stars, second round pick in 2009. He progressed very well. And then the playoff stats, 8 points in 23 games this year. Next up, Ben Smith, the other Smith. Great shooting category, good offensive stats all around. Not the greatest defensively, but that's not what he's for. 83, he capped off at, I think he was like 85 or 84 last year, but he progressively got worse. I mean, we played him on the third line, so he didn't really get the chance that he deserved. I mean, look at these past seasons. I mean, 40 points. He had a little bit of time in the AHL, 67 points, 43, 25. So I don't blame him for dropping in overall. I mean, we did every single year bump him down the lineup. He didn't really get the chance that he deserved, but still turned out fine. Ryan Murray, 86 overall. Our defensive core is amazing. I mean, this is by far the best defensive core I've ever built in GM mode. Ryan Murray, one of the guys we picked up in the first couple of seasons. Former second overall pick. Season stats, 27, 41, 36, 24. Oh, he was never a minus player, at least in the regular season here. 9 points in 23 games. Big time performer, Ryan Murray. Eric Johnson, the guy we've had the entire 6 years that we've been here. Great defensive category, the American defenseman. At least 23 points every single year, plus minus. Very nice. He even got a shorthanded goal 2 years ago. Playoff stats, 8 points in 23 games, plus 14. Great job, Eric Johnson. Dave Bolin, the third liner that we picked up. Great all-around player, very well-rounded. 20 points this season for us. I don't think he played before this year on our team. With 20 points, perfect 10 and 10. Playoffs 3 points. That's all we need him for. Good plus minus. That's what he's for. That's what Dave Bolin's for. Actually, did he get any shorties? Whoa! Wow, look at that. Shorthand. That's right? I mean, I think that's shorthanded goals. Look at that. We picked up Dave Bolin because we wanted a perfect third line center to get to improve our power play. And look at that. 7 shorthanded goals. 7 shorthanded goals. That's insane. And 11% shooting percentage. 3 game-winning goals. Wow, 7 shorthanded goals. I don't think I've ever seen a player get that much in GMO. That's pretty awesome. I mean, I've never really checked that closely. But, great job, Bolin. We'll check that out in the end, where he ranked overall for that. Peter Straka, Martin Straka's son. Great player offensively. Picked him up in a trade with Philadelphia. And look at that. He did great in the AHL this year. He's playing on the third line. He didn't really get the chance that he deserved. He didn't really progress as good as we thought he would. Still a nice depth player. Maxime Talbot, the grinder that we've had forever. 35 years old. This guy's been with us the entire time. I mean, this guy he's one of those like unsung heroes. You know, one of those depth guys that sits back on the fourth line, wins you face-offs, goes in the penalty kill, does it all. He was here the entire 6 years. And he did it quietly as well. Look at this. He almost had a 30-point season last year. That's incredible. As a grinder, a center grinder. Penalty minutes. Yeah, he had a lot of shorthanded time. Great job, Maxime Talbot. One of the unsung heroes of the GM mode. 4 points in the playoffs. Yeah. And then Kirby Reichel. He's still getting better. 24 years old. 4.5 red stars. Great shooting category already. Decent defensively. Had great AHL stats. We played him in the NHL on the third line, I believe. 16 points. Not horrible. In the playoffs, 7 points in 23 games. Definitely not bad. Johnny General Zod, the guy who we picked up after year 1. He was undrafted. We signed him as a free agent. Look at that physical category. I mean, 92 body checking, 95 fighting skill, 92 strength. He's a strong guy. Did well in the AHL. Got us 14 points this season with only 26 penalty minutes, surprisingly. And in the playoffs, he got 5 points in 23 games. Now for Tyson Berry, also another guy we've had the entire time. He actually played in the third line defense this year. So I think he could have gotten to an 86 overall, but we did play him lower and lower in the lineup as we got some better players to take his place. But still, I mean, like this, he used to have 40, 35-point seasons. He dropped off a little bit because we did play him further down the lineup, but still a great player in Tyson Berry. There's his playoff stats. And now, and that is it. All right, now we will go to the goaltender. Not Rito Berra. Semyon Varlamov, basically the number one player. I mean, this guy, for the entire 6-year GM mode, he was pretty much our best player every single season. 89 overall, 5-star plus in every category. I mean, look at it. Look at these seasons. I mean, he had to get a little bit of AHL time. He went 3-0 though. And look at this: 51 wins, 54 wins, 51 wins, 57 wins. This guy was a true, just winner. I mean, what a beast! Shots against. Look at that. I mean, save percentage, shutouts. He got, let's see, 30, 33. He got 40 shutouts in 4 years. I mean, he averaged 10 shutouts per season. That's incredible. He's even a point producer. Look at this: 8. He got 8 points in 4 years, so he averages 2 points a season as well. He's a point producer. He's what a goalie Semyon Varlamov was for us. And in the playoffs, 13-6, 7-2, 2-4, 16-5. This season, 1.56 goals against average, with a .948 save percentage with 3 shutouts. What more can you ask for from a number one goaltender? Definitely the all-star of the GM mode. And then Rito Berra, didn't really get any playing time whatsoever. He played 1 game. I'm pretty sure that's because he came in as a backup or something. I don't know. 1 game played in the AHL throughout the playoffs. Nothing really. Pretty much a placeholder for us. But now we will head to the entire NHL. And I actually want to see where Dave Bolland ranks amongst players as far as shorthanded goals. Let's go to this. Shorthanded goals. Yeah, look at that. He led the league with 7 shorties. That's what I'm talking about. And then as far as points, who was our... Wow, look at 6 years in. Corey Perry still getting it done. Tavares, Getzlaf, Galchenyuk is up there now. Okposo, Crosby, Reed Boucher ranked number 7 in the league. Duchesne number 8. And then Patrick Kane number 9. So we had 3 guys in the top 10 for scoring. Very nice. Very nice. McKinnon. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about with GM mode, how the players stay in the same teams. Like, look at this. I'm scrolling down here. All of the top players on this leaderboard, except for, of course, the guys that we picked up, all the computer-controlled teams, all these players... Oh, actually, Kopitar is on the Hurricanes. But for the most part, all of these players are on the same teams that they were drafted by. I mean, I'm still going down. There's not many players. Atkinson. Yeah, I made Atkinson way too good. I made his potential way too good. I gave him like 3.5 green stars, and 3.5 green stars is just good enough to get you like a 70-point guy. Rick Nash is in Florida. Okay, so there are a couple, but I mean, at this point, at this stage of the NHL, more than half of these guys should be on different teams. I mean, come on. Come on. And actually, why are these guys listed as AHLers? Were they sent down for some reason? I don't know. That's weird. Alright, so, I don't think there's much else to check out. We don't have to look at team standings. GM options. And actually, we are going to go into the draft. We're going to set the new GM that's coming in. We're going to set him in the right direction. We don't have a first-round draft pick, but that is fine. We're not going to make any trades. We're keeping the team the same. Let's draft the first round. Alright, so we have 2 second-round picks. They're probably not going to be very good in year 6 draft, or year 7 draft, I guess now, but we'll see. 2-way forward, yeah, Drew Ennis we'll pick up. And then down here we'll pick up Matthias Olsson. Yeah, Matthias Olsson we'll pick up. So Olsson and Ennis, we have to remember that. Continue. Get rid of that. And now auto draft. There we go. Let's head into the re-sign stage. I'm not sure how much cap we're going to have. We have a lot of free agents coming up this year, which is another reason why it's pretty good that we're finishing the series now. Because I would not want to, I would not like to have to trade some guys away, just to be able to sign some of our better players. So first of all, let's check out the guys that we drafted. See where our team's headed. Yeah, NS 3 stars, Olsen 3 stars. So they were nothing special. We don't have to sign them. But as you can see, Nylander, Reichel, all these guys are free agents. So we'll just sign them. Put our team headed in the right direction. We'll sign... Wow, we have to sign Matt Duchene. How much cap do we have? We have $21 million. That should be enough, hopefully. Duchene, yeah, 9.1. He deserves that. We'll bring this down to about $8 million. We'll see if we'll take $1 million less. Around $1 million less. $8 million at 6 years. Let's see if Matt Duchene will accept that. Pumple. Yeah, we'll sign the guys, I guess, who have two-way deals. Oh, wow, he wants a one-way. Or no, he does want a two-way. Okay. Sign you 3 years. There you go. Release this guy. Center grinder. Mirrors, I think he'll want a two-way. Or, I mean, a one-way. Mark Oliver Roy, we'll get rid of him. Nylander will sign. Moss we'll get rid of. Any more? Guard we'll get rid of. Scroll down. And there's no one else. Wow, okay. Actually, let's just check it. Because I think... Yeah, Varlamov's a free agent. So we gotta sign Varlamov. Yeah, he was making 5.9 last time. Now he wants north of $7 million. So we'll give him $7.4 million. Yeah, around 7.4. He deserves it. Number 1 goalie in the NHL for sure. Just Ranger guy. We don't need to sign him really. Rito Berra. Wants a two-way deal. That's fine. We'll sign it to 2 years. Solid backup for 2 more years. Back to this. Sign Tyson Barrie. Then we'll do Nylander. 4.8. We'll give him 4.3. There we go. And now Nylander. I don't know if we're gonna, like I said, I don't know if we're gonna have enough to sign all these guys. 2 years, 3 years at $2.95 million. That's a steal for Nylander. And now we will advance a day. Let's see who decided to take the deals. Let's see how much money we have left over. I wouldn't imagine we have much, if any. Those were 4 big contracts that we just signed. Guys like Talbot, guys who've been here a long time, they might have to go. Just because we got to give our money to some other better players. Unfortunately. Man, this simulation takes forever. Alright, Varlamov, easy decision. We got Berra, Duchene. Oh, yeah, look at that. No longer have cap space for Tyson Barrie. Yeah, look at that. $5 million. We don't have a lot of cap to work with. Yeah, look at this. We have $5 million. We have to sign Barrie, Mears, and Kirby Reichel. I do want to sign these 3 guys. But Tyson Barrie, I mean, I don't want to let him go, but, I mean... he's been here for 6 years. More than that if you count what he's already done in the NHL. But I don't know, that's a big cap. I mean, these guys, Kirby Reichel, these guys are younger. I mean, let's take one last look at the defensive core with Tyson Barrie in it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're not going to continue with the GM mode, but just for the fans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, those are 6 defense. Yeah, we have exactly 6 defensemen. So, you know, if we let go of Tyson Barrie, then, you know, we ruin our... Not ruin our defensive core, but we'd have to sign another depth guy in free agency. But, I mean, this is a steal for our defensive core. I mean, look at this, $5 million. I mean, we don't have a single defenseman making more than 5.6 mil. I mean, we have 6 guys that are above 84 overall. That's a beast defensive core. That's insane. Just to make sure that these guys don't want two-way deals. I'm sure they don't. 79 overall. I mean, they played in the NHL last year. Oh no, wow, Kirby Reichel wants a two-way deal. That's surprising. Alright, Kirby Reichel. Maybe we will sign Barry. These guys, that they're friends of Tyson Barrie. They don't want him to go. Garrett Muirs, we'll hold off on Muirs. Yeah, he's a great player, but I mean Tyson Barrie, we gotta sign Tyson Barrie. We gotta try. So let's try to get him at 4.3 million. I'm not sure why he rejected it due to cap last time. We had enough cap. And then we'll see. Advance another day. And then what I really want to do is I want to simulate up to the season to see the final overalls for our young guns, see how good they got after winning the Stanley Cup. And then that'll be the finale. I know this video is going to be like a half an hour long, but I have no problem with that. Tyson Barrie, Kirby Reichel. Alright, so we have $1.2 million. So this is the decision. Do we go for the past or the future? Do we keep Max Talbot just for the sake of keeping him? Because I called him the unsung hero. Yeah, you know what? He's 70 for faceoffs now. He's only decent defensively now. I mean, how much would he want anyway? Hey, wants a one-way. Wants 1.4. I would be able to get him for that price, but you know what? I gotta send this organization into the right direction. So I'm going to sign Garrett Muirs instead. Sorry, Maxime Talbot, but it's just you've been here, 7-8 years, and 35 years old now. You're getting worse progressively. It might only be like a 2-star or something next year. So unfortunately, I have to let him go. Maxime Talbot, thank you for your services. He went out with the Stanley Cup. Nothing but good things to say about Maxime Talbot. So let's simulate up to the free agency. We'll see the final free agents, and then we'll simulate up to the season. Update looks like Thomas Vanek will take a little bit more time. I'm just reading the message center, which is blocked by the simulation thing. Alright, beginning of free agency, continue. Alright, let's look at the final free agents. Yeah, Thomas Vanek, Riley Smith, Kyle Palmieri, Matthias, see all these guys, David Desharnais. Yeah, so Thomas Vanek is still an 86 overall at 35 years old. Very good. Tomas Jurko, Joe Morrow, Vrana, Zach Phillips, Niederreiter, Lodge, Connor Murphy, Johnson. Decent players available for sure. Actually, let's go to UFA. Yeah, there we go. Goalies, potential-wise, Damian Baker. Overall-wise, there's Michael Neuwirth. All right. So let's actually see if because we can sign players to two-way deals, right? Let's sign this guy, Damian Baker. Looks like a decent player. Let's see if we can sign any of these guys to like two-way deals. Yeah, Zach Phillips wants two-way. We'll see. He just has to decide to sign with us, so that'll be interesting. Yurko wants a one-way. We can't sign him. Joe Morrow, Lodge. No, that'll be it. That'll be it, yeah. So those are the free agents, so we'll simulate up a little bit. So all my options, I decided to accept your offer. Alright, so we got the goalie, Baker. So we got a new AHL starting goalie because we let go of that other guy. Reject your offer, simply dollars if you feel are deserved. Yeah, sorry. Well, we didn't have enough money to offer him, unfortunately, but yeah. Oh, look at that. Riley Smith signed with Detroit. Interesting. They got their Smith back after letting go of Brendan Smith. Actually, are Ben Smith, Riley Smith, and Brendan Smith, are they three brothers? Are they like triplets or something? Because they all have the name Smith, but I know Smith is a common name, so. I know Ben and Brendan Smith are brothers. I'm not sure about Riley Smith. I'll look that up after this, actually. I'm sure they would be brothers. I mean, they all look the same. Not the same, but they look similar enough to be brothers. I'll look it up. I'll look that up. Actually, you know what? While it's simulating, I'll look it up right now. Because I have my laptop right in front of me. Might as well. And for those of you guys who don't know, you guys are probably screaming at me saying, "You idiot. They're obviously brothers, or they're obviously not related whatsoever." But you know what? I'm going to look it up right now. While we're waiting for the simulation, so that for those of you that don't know, you'll find out. Alright. Alright. Hmm. Huh. Can't seem to find anything. Only midway through August. Still got time. Um. Um. Oh man. Oh man, I got it wrong the whole time. I think I got it wrong, boys. I think I got it wrong. I currently have fewer than 26. Oh crap. I'm gonna. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the gym mode's over anyway. But apparently, Brendan Smith and Riley Smith are brothers. Ben Smith has nothing to do with them. Alright, so I got Ben Smith and Brendan Smith for the GM mode, thinking they were brothers, but apparently they're not. At least not that I can tell. It looks like Riley Smith and Brendan Smith are brothers. I'm an idiot. Welcome back to your 7th year at the helm of the Colorado Avalanche. Don't be too comfortable, though. How you do this year will decide to keep you around for next year. Well, yeah, you know what? I'm done. I quit. I'm done, management. You still don't trust me to win the Stanley Cup? I just won the Stanley Cup. We just got done the parade, and now you're saying that my job's not safe? Well, I quit. I had a good 6 years, but that's it for me. I'll just help out the GM a little bit with the scouting. That'll be on my way. I'll set it to forwards. Get out of the U.S. There we go. Alright, so for the last part of the GM mode, let's check out the contracts. And that'll be it for the Colorado GM mode. The first real series I started on my channel. That was a great ride. The Shane 90 overall, Honka jumped to an 89 overall, McKinnon 89, Reed Boucher 87. Wow! Oh, what? Maybe I shouldn't have simulated forward. That's bull. That's bull. That's bull crap. This is bull crap. Why is he 87 overall? What happened? Was 92 a glitch or something? Come on. He did good. Ah, man. I shouldn't have simulated forward. I shouldn't have ruined it. I guess he's an 87 now. Murray 86, Toffoli 86, Elliott 85, Nylander 85. All these guys. Mures jumped to an 83. Good thing I signed him. Sorry, Talbot, but Mures, he had to be signed. If I had let this guy go, I would have been kicking myself. That's fine. Reichel an 80 overall. Still getting better. General Zaz 79. Alright, and that's just the main roster in the system. Pumple 78. That's pretty much it. And then goaltenders in the system. Baker's is 65. And then Varlamov 89. So that's it, boys, for the Colorado Avalanche via GM mode. It was a great 6 years here in Colorado. We were able to win the Stanley Cup. We'll take a look at the last stats here. On top of it, actually, no, I was looking at the wrong thing. History, is it? No, it's personal records. Playoff history. Stanley Cups earned 1. Total trophies earned 26. Qualified for playoffs all 6 years. Times eliminated in the first round first. Advanced to quarterfinals 5th. Semifinals 3 times. Advanced to Stanley Cup. So we made it to the Western Final 3 times. Playoff round swept 3. And where do I find GM reputation 97? Where's I guess we can do this one last time. No, we can't really. Oh, that's fine. Where's, Huh. I can't seem to find the stats. I don't know where they hide those things. That's fine. Yeah, that's gonna do it, boys. The next GM mode, it will still be NHL 14, but that is it for the Colorado Avalanche GM mode. If you guys enjoyed the series, please leave a like. I will see you guys in the next NHL 14 GM mode.